Oh, all right. This is a webinar. We'll light it up. I guess I know it, but just a little bit, I guess. All right, if you join us. All right. Marine angels and alien beings. We had Anunnaki coming earlier. I'm not sure if they're going to show up here, but do what we can. So, all right. Thank you, those who post your questions. All right, 1 second. I thought I was ready. Okay. All right, we're back on schedule. Just yes, I have to give at 5 o'clock in the morning. And if I change the date of the webinar, they'll just change the date. You can't win. So I just said I'll live with it. All right. I'll do this. Pamela, are there any messages? 1 second before I start. Okay, make sure I'm recording. One more second, make sure. All right, Pamela, any messages from my stepson who passed on the 7th of this month? You didn't want to go this soon? You're not doing too good? I didn't want to go. Yeah, you're just not doing so well. But he's not happy about it. But he's doing what he had. He doesn't like the spirit world that much right now. So just send your prayers to him. He really wants to get out of there and come back here because he's not used to the spirit world anymore. So he likes the physical. So that's another thing. There's a lot of people here that like the physical. And you talk about the spiritual world, obviously many aren't too excited about that for various reasons. They know about it, but they don't want to hear about it. Are there any messages from Prime Creator? Send your love to your stepson. He's going to have to be there for a while, so just send your prayers to him, and he will be fine. He is fine. It's a mental jolt, especially he just left, so he's going through a lot of. It's not agony, but it's kind of. He's fine, but he'd rather be here though. So just send your love. Gundium, any messages from higher self? Just new projects on the horizon. Just keep doing what you're doing. I see creative. I see water for some reason. Some kind of maybe we can go visit water or be around a lake or something like that. Something to do with water. I don't know. I'm not going into details of what that means. We'll just leave you with that. I don't know. Question 2, any messages for my guides? Legos. You seem to be connected to a lot of alien beings that brought the Lego here. It was called something else, but they're all Lego worlds and other realities that you might. They're not called Legos though. They are. However you want to look at it, they're not. They don't look like that either. But that's a world where something like that exists. It doesn't look anything like it, but it is a world where you can put in. You can kind of build a house like that. Something not exactly, but either way, I'll leave you with that. Maddie, can you ask my spirit guides which are the best stutter programs near New York City that will surely help me remove my stutter? Well, you have to. You just gotta go by the one with the best ratings. Let's put it that way, the best reviews, and go by your feelings on it. Yeah, you gotta trust your. Just the best ratings usually the right one. But follow your feelings on that. Just do what you feel comfortable with. Any other messages from my guides? Yeah, your stutter is a mental challenge, but yeah, this is good that you're looking into it. But it is a part of you. It's a past life connection. You had your vocal cords damaged in your previous incarnations, or one of them at least. And you're kind of afraid to talk. And also, you're used to not talking with your mouth. You're usually talking with telepathic energies. So that has another thing to do with your connection there. So So ask the angels to heal your telepathic. Just allow. Yeah, it just feels like it's certain foods. It's all in the mind for the stutter issue. Just ask for a release of what's causing it. And yeah, it's like you might feel a feeling lifetime. You might have seen some kind of lifetime where some kind of pain you went through. Suppose I just connected to pain to a certain degree. All right, Marianne, any messages for me? Oh, it's fine until I get here and I start connecting and pull a lot of energy out of myself, apparently. You're going in, I see ocean energies. I feel like you're healing a lot of energies in Iran at this time. And basically, you're part of a Nordic Pleiadian energy being brought in to just soften the negativity here. I just feel a Pleiadian alliance. I see some feline Pleiadians too. They're just slowly just calming things down, finding their best efforts to see who will listen. That was fine before I came here. Interesting. Any messages from Gaia, Mother Gaia? You're in a transitional energy. So the middle of the year, maybe before that, you'll feel maybe more feline energies or more you're connected to spirit. If you want it, you just have more. Yeah, your psychic ability is going to open up more throughout this year. And just little intuitions here and there, just little bits here and there, nothing too major, or what you need, where you need it. Carol, any? I think. All right, Carol, any messages from me? I feel a lot of feline energies at this time that you're bringing in. Also, you channel Yeshua's energy on a daily basis. It seems. For Shamway, you have to. I feel it's mostly Yeshua because you're like a mother figure to him, and also a father figure of previous incarnations. Kind of kept an eye on him throughout his life. Any messages from Yeshua? It feels like you're doing a lot of you're continuing a lot of his work. Helping people with forgiveness here, forgiving themselves, and more of the energy is going to continue. You're just going to have a different way of looking at things. You might feel, I feel like Yeshua is kind of like a spirit guide to you. You probably feel that in a good way. So, yeah, you were definitely a caretaker of him. Well, basically, you took care of him when nobody else would. On another world, reality. Acadian dance. Okay. Monuments and places related to Paris, France keep popping up. Even Disneyland has become a thing. What is the spirit trying to say? Well, because they're all connected. I did get your message. Yeah, thank you for that. Monuments and places related to France keep popping up. Well, because they're all, I believe, in an astral. There's some kind of awakening coming slowly within yourself. So astrally, you've been going to Disneyland a lot, and in astral, you've been going to Paris a lot. It's a lot has to do with your soul growth. We're not going into full detail of it, but I just say continue. This is good. You're opening up. So this is anything is just it's going to be cryptic, but I believe you're healing those places. Paris has a lot of difficulties, and Disney has a lot of difficulties, as you can probably feel. So you're observing it, but also you're healing it. Yeah. Disney, you know how Disney is kind of a strange. Astral is kind of like Disneyland to a degree. Different lands, different places. So, any additional messages? Yeah, you're getting stronger with your connections. Now, this shows that you're not that you weren't taking it seriously before, but now you're just getting used to all of it. So more of it's a gradual process, but more of the universe is going to be working through you of what you want to bring into your environment, third dimension. But you're healing a lot of you're bringing more fourth dimension energies. So you're just going to be releasing a lot of old karma. Not that you have major karma. I believe your karma basically, where you're just mad at yourself in previous incarnations. You're letting go and you're just letting yourself be more free. Symmetry, any messages from my guides? No, very good. Cool. Any messages from my guides? I want to say. I see a lot of feline energies healing at this time. I feel like you got lost with the Zetas to a certain extent, as they're very introvert and becoming more extrovert to a certain degree. Maybe not heavily, but you're connecting more outside. Even if you don't like this world, you're still, I believe you're managing it a little bit better than you have in the past. Recently, I overcame an addiction to any of these beings have anything to say on it. Yeah, that shows you're going to more of a fourth dimension idea system. You're going to more of a fourth dimensional reality. You're trusting yourself more instead of trusting the drug. Before, you just let the drug run your life, and now you want to run your life, which is great. So this is a big deal. It's great. You are drugs. Don't forget that. Everybody is drugs. Everybody's crazy, and there's nothing wrong with that. Yeah, less normal, more crazy. Crazy is normal. That's what you want. You can't be crazy here. Everybody's normal. So you can't be interesting. You can't be, you can be, but. All right, Emmanuel, any messages for me? I have your questions I'm answering tomorrow. Can't do it today, so I gotta get up early. Emmanuel, any messages for me? A lot of Arcturian energies that you're bringing in for healing. There's a lot of self-confidence you're healing at this time. So, yeah, your manifesting is going to improve when you need it to. But this might be kind of like, I want to say sort of like a relaxed year, at least third dimensional wise, but fourth dimension is going to be activating that and pumping it out throughout this year and taking it more, understanding it better. You're also very connected. I feel a lot of feline energies around you. I also feel a lot of elephant energies that you're connecting to. So I have to go into more of the alien energies eventually. What can I do to know the guidance I've been given? Just following your passions. If you want to do tarot cards or spiritual cards or crystals, whatever it is that your heart's desire or what your channeling energies open up, or what you're just channeling energies, just what you're connected to aliens, allow that to come through. Surround yourself with light, of course. I feel like your channeling ability does exist if you wish to develop it more, but it's up to you. I believe you are connected to various different beings, the elephant beings, the rhinoceros. Arcturian probably be the best way to start, or Zeta, whatever you want to do. Amy, I would love to find a job that is not a typical job, office job, one that is outside the box, that is creative, pay as well. What do my guys have to say about this? Those are a little bit harder to come by. There's a lot of concessions. A lot of those jobs don't pay that much. But they said something about Airbnb is not your typical job. But, yeah, it's just this is more difficult to find. It's not possible. But, yeah, or create a job. Like I said, the business situation. But yeah, it's good to yeah, it's just that don't have the highest expectations. Yeah, because creative and pays well don't usually mix well. California has a lot of those jobs supposedly, in Hollywood possibly, or in the entertainment field. But yeah, it's like advertising or something like that. Might work, but you have to have some kind of experience. But yeah, it is. Yeah, just realize that's gonna take some time to develop. Let's put it that way. I think about asking my galactic friends to help me clear my past life connections to poverty, and ask them to help me bring in abundance. Can they help me with? Yeah, I would ask your angels and the universe for that. Because the aliens aren't really part of that world. They are, but I would ask you the universe and the angels, your guides, and the universe. Yeah, I think you need to change things up. Yeah, you need to. Yeah, you need to go in a new direction altogether, as you know. But the creative stuff, the fun jobs, are kind of hard to get. Yeah, there's not a whole lot out there that's off, or move to a different city, which is hard. Like New York City has all those fun creative jobs, maybe if there's anything available. So yeah, I mean, get a normal job and work on something on the side. Get a boring job, at least it pays the bills, and then do your own thing. That's what I'd really recommend. I don't know if it'll be like Etsy or something. If you want to create something on Etsy, of course, you're not going to become a millionaire from it, but So if it's like something you really do on Etsy, people do rings and stuff like that. Who knows? Keanu, do I have any messages from the Syrians? Yeah, you're going into a new direction, definitely. I see you just opening up new doors, but they are assisting with your star seed connections to the earth of communication with others. They say concentrate on yourself. There's a lot of self healing you need to do from past lives. You've been abducted a lot too, in this life and others. But because you always had like a rare DNA, so in this life you can tap into. I would just go into your alien connections this year. What do you feel from them? Any other messages? I feel that this is the year of the alien for you, slowly. I'm not sure what you're going to bring in, but whatever you feel is comfortable, you're going to bring in some kind of new energy. Yeah, just concentrate on your what alien energies, what spiritual energy. Yeah, where do you want it? What do you want to connect with and attract it? What is it that has passion for? Donna Riggs. Alien sci-fi. Oh yeah, thank you. Text move. Star Productions. Yeah, thanks. Yeah, we'll see where the sci-fi book goes. We will see. Question one: with the Australian bushfires raging, how are the animals dealing with such a loss and devastation? Is it profoundly gut-wrenching to hear about? Did these animals sign up for the Holocaust? How are they on the other side? They're fine on the other side, just they do care about the people. They care about people more than themselves. They're on this world to keep human life going. And less of them is going to be a problem, but they will repopulate. It's just the new energy. They understand what's going on. The new energies are coming in, and the fires are just clearing out the old mindset. Trust me, when we go into more fourth dimension, more stuff like that's going to happen. It's just the way it is. Trees will grow in different colors: blue, greens, yellows, whatever's. I mean, yeah, it's just going to be a different environment. So they know exactly what's going on, but they care about the people because the people don't understand. Question two: my younger sister wants to leave New England to move closer to the kids. The boyfriend, is a bit pokey at getting it done. Do you see a movement in reaching that goal this year? I know location is putting you to the test. Well, I mean, it's up to her boyfriend. She's ready to roll. It's just he needs to get off his butt, basically. So she needs to put her foot down, and it will happen. Yeah, she needs to take control, so, or a breakup. I don't think she'll do that, but it's just that he's so headstrong right now. He doesn't want to leave. So, Susie, what have you been doing in astral? Let's see here. You're doing a lot of mental healing at this time. I just see mental energies. You're not really here that much anymore as a human. I mean, you're here in human form, but you're mostly in the astral realms now. So you're astral. You're all over the place. They're not really giving me a distinctive. It's just that you're healing yourself mostly. What were the colorful orbs I was seeing in my bedroom a couple of nights ago? There are dozens of them swirling around in my vision, but only one. I got scared. Well, yeah, your spirit guides are getting closer to you. Yeah, I think those are spirit beings. Yeah, they're getting closer and closer to you. So yeah, I would expect the out of body experience, more of that to occur in due time. It's definitely warming up into that direction. Here again, I know I'm a lot of things, but most of all the time, I identify myself as a blue Palladian as my default. I feel like that part is bliss and keeps my insane parts or balance out. Do the Palladians have any messages? Well, you're broad. I mean, that's a part of you that you're expanding on this reality. So yeah, it's a part. Yeah, so follow what feels right for you. It's basically a heart. You're opening up your heart chakra more. It doesn't mean you have to go around hugging everybody. We're doing a lot of self-love, and that's a major deal. And that also helps with attracting what you need. The self-love is it's just needed. It's just you're going into I would say a new version of yourself, of basically more confidence you're bringing in on a human earth. So and the Palladians feel that energy too. It's probably felt earlier in life confidence wasn't always the strongest, but now it's getting better. Does Archangel Raphael have any messages for me? Yeah, there's like, I don't know, just where you're healing nature a lot at this time, and the humanity feels it. Now I see what's going on in Australia. You know, humanity heals through nature. Yes, through hurricanes, through all that. It does bring out the better eventually, and that's what's going on slowly. So it's just we're migrating out of the third dimension. You're doing it through nature. So when you see nature, a storm or something, you might feel your energies there. It's not to cause trouble, it's there to awaken. Oh my God, it's Moses. Does my higher self have any messages for me? And 1 second, I check something. Let's see. You just connecting more Palladian energies at this time. Manifest, just do things that you feel is for business wise, but also I feel like you're just connecting more to your children, and you're connecting more with them with astral. Sometimes astrally, you don't even talk to them. So yeah, you're just more connected to them spiritually, but also like in the physical, you might feel more distance from them sometimes, because they need to branch out on their own. So when they get older, you might not see them so much, but you're always with them. Does the creator of all have a message for me? I don't know why I'm seeing something like watch out for your taxes. Don't worry about that. It's a joke. Yeah, you used to be an ocean being. Ocean, water, you're always underwater, you're always underground, ocean worlds. That's where you usually are at. So this whole land lover stuff, you're getting used to it, but you might feel like this is where you belong, but also there might be times you look at the ocean, maybe not now, but you're used to being in the sea usually. And Aura, I had a nightmare last night. I was taking care of a little girl that carried a stuffed black and white animal. Every time when the girl was trying to sleep, a spirit scared her. When I tried to remove the spirit, I got flashes of different pictures of the creature. That was like a creature from a movie, Predator. Jeez. And the stuffed animal was the source. And Dream, I was so clumsy. I'm absolutely not like that in this reality. What was the message behind that? Maybe I was. So you're protecting other people in astral, and that predator being was, I believe, like an archon being. Yeah. So, and they're trying to mess with your thinking. So that's why you got clumsy and everything. They're really hitting at you for sure. So you're going after those that aren't. The little girl represents people that are unaware of what's going on. So you're bringing source energy closer to them. Question 2, I'm leaving 2 of my part-time jobs. This really feels right for me. Is there any messages regarding a decision about my economy? Follow your heart. I think you sent me a message. Follow your heart on it. I'll just leave you with that. Yeah, just you know what you're doing. So just go where your heart is calling you, and it feels like that's just know that you're going in the right direction. About my economy, just like I said, just keep doing what you want to do. I'll message you later. Miles, any messages from Spirit? You're bringing in new energies. You're leaving out your old self. I fear you're going more fourth dimensional this year. And there's a lot of feline energies that have to be healed. But also see elephant, dinosaur. You're healing a lot of Anunnaki you've had with yourself. Also a lot of insect energies of war. You're healing a lot of war energies from being wiped out by other beings. So just keep going forward. Any other messages from my future self? Yeah, don't worry so much. I don't think you're worrying right now, but you're worrying a lot less. Yeah, just go with the flow. Just do what you can do. Things will get stronger for you. Henry, do I have any messages from Rena and Mayberry? Positive archons. You're going into a new energy field. I feel like you're going into a higher astral of, let's see, of more confidence within yourself. A lot of it's just confidence of who you are. You've been stripped of the higher dimensions, now you're human, and now you're bringing more of the alien energies into who you are, and that's hard. So like you're not used to being a physical being like this, and you're bringing in the higher dimensional energies into the physical, and it's hell, as you can see. And you're bringing sometimes too much, and that's where you get attacks and stuff like that. I'm continuing to fight the negative energies that are causing me to forget my self-awareness and abilities. These attacks have been going on for quite some time. Anyone from the universe or secret government? Well, yeah. I feel like you're bringing in. So you want to bring in the 12th dimension, and you know how that goes. So you want to bring in, as you know, all the truths of the universe, right? And the rest of the world goes. The government agencies all go to red alert. So that's what's going on. So if you tell yourself, okay, I want fourth dimensional knowledge instead of 12th dimensional knowledge, and maybe you won't get attacked so much. That's what I got from that. Hopefully that helps. It's like, okay, I'll be easier because you just want to bring in all this shit. Nothing wrong with that. It's just the world's not ready for it. So that's where you're getting all that stuff from. That's what's going on. So if you say, okay, all right, I'll bring in what I'm allowed to bring in, you might not get any attack. You're so used to getting attacked. It's like not getting attacked would be really weird. So that's what's. Now you might not remember what it is, but just say it's okay, universe. I'm just going to bring in what I'm allowed to bring in from the fourth dimension, and you might feel fine, maybe. Because you might try to bring in something that you probably shouldn't be. Yeah, you're just trying to bring in higher knowledge, and nothing wrong with that. Just that's where everything's coming from. So why you? Because you keep turning on the 12D. That's fascinating. Yeah, that's a good perspective, though. I think so. Maggie, any messages for me of any kind? Let's see. I feel like you're healing your angelic self. You're healing a lot of archon energy from the earth. You do connect to Mother Earth on a daily basis, and astral, not heavily. You have dinner with Mother Earth and her family. You can look at it from third dimensional, fourth dimensional view, however you want to feel that. I feel like you're in Gartham most of the time. Elementals, the elves, where you feel as you're needed. If you're, yeah, you're around waterfall energies. You just here to lighten the mood as many beings are getting tested. Thank you, believe. Any questions? Any other messages from my higher self for you? Okay. Yeah, don't be so hard on yourself. You are a 12th dimensional being if you want to. Part of you feels like you're not meant for this world, but you're here to fill in the gaps in other people's lives where you feel like you weren't healing yourself. So, you know, you're just healing people emotionally, physically. You're on a 12th dimensional level most of the time. All right, Jess. My energy has been lower than usual. What's been going on astral? I should know about, but should shed some light on fatigue levels. Well, everybody's getting hit, right? Well, yeah, it's a lot of people in third dimension are rejecting the fourth dimensional energies. That's why. So a lot of it has to do with government. It's just people are, the changes coming in spiritually, maybe not physically yet. Just, I don't know when it's going to fully occur, but you know, when things are really start to change vibrationally, but it's, the wave is coming in. Your location's very low already. This is California energies, so they're set in their ways. They don't want to change. So, question two: I've been feeling disconnected from my guides for a while now. Who's my most permanent guide, and what messages do they have for me? I just feel like, I mean, the name Natasha comes through, but that's up to you if you want to name your guide that. I feel like a feline being, a leopard type of being, but not like a white leopard. I mean, very nice feline energy though. It's just that you're healing a lot of darkness on the earth, and your guides, you get disconnected because you're connected more to the physical recently. It's the new year energies. It's just, you know, you're in combat astrally here, so the guides are there. It's just, it's getting harder, as you know. So, though, yeah, just visualize yourself on a beach or something, and it should show up again. Manuel, I think I already answered your question. Alrighty, there's only two questions, everybody. Yeah, there's only two questions. 1 to 11. May I have a message from ancestor family? It's from the what do you call them? What do they call it? Neanderthals. Actually, Syrian race. Basically, your planet. You brought planet energies. You brought a lot of plants to this planet. Yeah, a lot of herbs, spices. As a Syrian being, you weren't too much in the whole alien human DNA situation, but you're part of preserving the planet's energies. Crops. They're not showing where or what, but that's where you're mostly involved with. You stayed out of the politics of the human, but yes, you have been involved with the ape people on other worlds, but you didn't get too involved on the human DNA on this planet. Well, you are, but they're not going into details. You're definitely connected to the ape people. The ape people. I know you look for ancestors. I'm talking about Neanderthals and the apes, but you know they're still connected to your ancestors here, though. I mean, you want it. There you go. May I have a message from Archangel Collective? You're healing a lot of your higher self. You and your higher self don't get along very good sometimes. I know you are your higher self, your oversoul, but your higher self, some people have one higher self, some have dozens. You're healing your, it's self-love you're dealing with on this world. Also, you've been a Zeta alien that's been alone in many incarnations. And that's why people are usually isolated. They probably have Zeta lifetimes. Not always, but a lot of times it's the case. Yeah. All right, I'll leave you with that. Vasco, any wisdom from my spirit guides to me? Yeah, don't just if your girlfriend just she gets kind of out of control sometimes, or just emotional. I think a lot of this life has just been over too much for her sometimes. Just ask for assistance from the universe to help calm her down. Sometimes better just to let her be and let her do her thing. But there's a very good connection there. She wanders off into other realms, trying to go to another world, and then she gets kicked back here. She's not done with this place. She tried to leave many times, as you did, but you kind of made it. You know where you are. It's like you've already tried to leave and all of that. So it's not you're not doing it. She's doing that right now. Apparently, you probably sense some of that. But she gets all angry and all that. Sometimes that's what occurs. So that's okay. Just more calm, the better. Any messages for her? For her, she's healing a lot of religion energies, and it's like a double-edged sword. As she knows, I'm pretty sure there's religion energies somewhere. That belief system with herself, but most of the family. Either way, she's had a lot of past lives with religious energies, and it's not something you just easily get clear out overnight. There's just a lot of wounds there. Those belief systems have helped, hurt, and just religion. I mean, I don't know where I am on all this. If she can just say, yeah, that's true. I don't know. But that energy, I feel like that's where, when you have so many lifetimes connected, like Vasco, you don't have that much of that. You have some of it, but like I said, you cleared a lot of that stuff out. But she hasn't. Everybody's different. That's why you're connected to help her clear that stuff, which makes sense. And it's easier said than done. I mean, she might not think about religion stuff, but the emotions, the thought patterns are there. You might not be a religious person, but we're still part of the idea system. You must be dating somebody, you must have a job, you must have a car, you must have this, it's all programming. So anyway, I don't know, just I don't have any answers. All right, thank you those for posting your questions. Thank you. We'll be back tomorrow for no more succubus. I'm done with that. I'm not done with the drugs. I'm done with succubus for right now. I'm going to that's a secret. I wonder where this is going to go. So, all right, much love, everyone. Thank you for posting your questions.